You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about buffs and nerfs in Season 20. We got the brand new perk system and a lot of changes, and overall it's pretty good, but the Respawn team is aware of some issues, and we're going to go over what they're going to be looking to fix. Along with that, we're going to give away an Octane Heirloom Recolor. All you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe, and remember, watch until the end of the video. The announcement is always at the end of the video for you guys to see who won. Also, I have a special announcement at the end of today's video, so make sure you watch because it's some pretty cool news. So Apex Legends Season 20 has been pretty fun overall. The new perk system has been a pretty good addition, at least in my opinion, although there are some flaws with it. For instance, players have pointed out that Conduit and Rev are super OP. You can actually see it in the gameplay right here, and the ability to go into Revenant's ultimate form and then Conduit use the tactical to charge up his shields even more make him a pretty fearsome foe. Conduit already even received a nerf before the season even began, with the tactical Radiant transfer getting that nerf. So it'll be interesting to see how Respawn has to continue to further adjust that, because it is an absolute menace in ranked, and players are actually posting on Reddit pretty much every day now saying that they are absolutely tired because both Conduit and Revs are symptoms of a shift in design philosophy for Respawn. Previously, a lot of healing abilities like Lifeline's Drone, for instance, was limited to stationary out of combat in cover situations, but now with Conduit, you can actually heal the shields on the go. And this isn't going to be the only character that can do something like that. We know of Lifeline Reborn, who is going to be coming in what seems to be Season 22, and their passive actually has the drone follow the legend around, healing them on the go as well. Once again, reinstating that shift in the design philosophy. I mean, Lifeline Reborn actually has a lot of other cool abilities. There will be the removal of her care package as well, and she'll have an ability where she can actually shoot people away with an opposite black hole ability. But the big question is, how is Respawn going to go ahead and continue to do buffs and nerfs for Legends in the future? Well, John Larson actually, who is the Legend game designer, actually explained what players can expect for future upgrades. Core abilities will stay the same, but over the course of a match, you'll be given the opportunity to augment your Legend. Some upgrades improve the specialization of a Legend, referring to Gibby's tactical ability, and other upgrades might add something new altogether, referring to the kill handling and big up perks. Ultimately, the goal of the upgrade system is to allow players to go deeper with the Legend mastery and flexibility to create a more intimate and dynamic gameplay experience over the course of a match. Now, obviously, he's talking about the perk system there. That lets us know that core abilities are mostly going to stay the same. Now, abilities will be messed around with in the meta a lot more, but it'll be interesting to see how new Legends come into the game. For instance, we know that we have Alter coming in, who has abilities like Seen from the Void, very similar to Wraith, and that Lifeline Reborn, who will have new core abilities, and how will that impact the meta going forward in the future, especially with ranked, with the new system that they got put into there. Because if we look at the current pick rates right now, it really hasn't changed at all, even with the new perk system. Legends are roughly still where they were last season, and it doesn't seem like players have really caught on to the meta yet, or it just doesn't really matter. Conduit and Rev aren't even the top pick, despite the fact that they are easily abusable. You still have the original Legends like Octane, Pathfinder, Wraith, Bloodhound, Bangalore, and Lifeline up in the top. We're not going to count Fuse because we just got done with his challenges, so his pick rate was boosted. But we should be expecting a big update around the time of March 27th, as Hypermist let us know that that is the last store sale of this split. That is going to be the Molten Mayhem, and that's when we go into Split 2, along with a brand new map rotation for Ranked, and the first big patch update on Respawn's side. Also important to note, we are going to be getting April Fools in less than a month. That is right. It hasn't been talked about very much. Last year, we got the Nessie gun and a bunch of other cool stuff going on. So hopefully Respawn has something really big planned for that. We also should be getting the new map next season, which will be interesting to see once again how that works with Legend ability. This is actually a look at Crypto's home of Suotamo. And as you can see, this is kind of an early aesthetic of what we might be seeing with the new map coming into the game. It's got a lot of height, angled buildings. It'll be the first city map we've gotten really since Olympus, although Olympus isn't that much of a city map with a lot of wide open space. So this will be a map unlike anything we've seen before, and the Legends buffs and nerfs are going to have a huge impact on how that game plays, especially with Alter, who will have void-like abilities, as it's going to be an evil form of Wraith, or at least that's what people are speculating right now. We do know of Legends that were tested and played that could be future abilities as well. You've got Jester, who has a passive rewire where you can turn grenades into a proximity mine that sticks to surfaces, a tactical Spectre drop where you can call it a drop pod of 3 Spectres to guard an area, and an ultimate cloak field where you create a short-lived cloaking device that hides all players in a small area. And stuff like this could very well still come into the game for a main Legend. Jester as a Legend right now seems to be on ice, but the abilities that they playtest usually come in one way or another, if not on that Legend, then on a different one in the future. It'll be interesting to see if Respawn and Apex Legends' new perk system will stand the test of time, especially with things like the Conduit Rev ruining the game right now. But we've had things like that in the past with Revenant and Octane as well, with the jump pad and the third-party push and other Legend combinations, and eventually it did get nerfed. The question is right now though, is what Apex Apex Legends plans are going to be when they add in new legends and the perk system coming in with them. Let me know down below what kind of buffs and nerfs would you guys like to see. Also, if you didn't know, I got a chance to playtest the final season 2 a little bit early with some other Apex Legends creators, and I'm really excited to showcase some of the new content. So if you want to see what's coming first in the final season 2, check out this video right here where I go over everything you guys are going to want to know with the first look at it. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands. I'll see you out there.